Well, hello, it's Arrabella from Arabella's Heart for Art. It's Arrabella, yes it is. I'm sitting in my living room and I wanted to show you my newest printable. It's finally finished. And what I have on front, up front, I don't know how you call it, is the drawings that I also put in my shop, in my Etsy shop, but they're not mine. They are from my daughter Lila. So my telephone, where I'm filming with my telephone, is now on the tripod. So it's a little bit awkward how it's positions, and now I kicked it. Oh no, well, I'm gonna leave it like this. And my telephone is hooked onto a rubber band, and that's around my tripod. And okay, I'm going to give it a go like this. So it's a bit better than a shaky camera, I thought. So this is the second drawing I have in my Etsy shop. My daughter is really talented as well, so I really wanted to show you what she can make. This is digital. She draws on a drawing pad, with a drawing pad. So I really thought this was so beautiful. So I just wanted to take a minute to give her some love. Give her a shout out, and I will link her YouTube channel down below. She wants to do something on YouTube as well. She has a YouTube account, but now it's a little bit different and maybe a little bit more artsy stuff, so in the future. So this is also in my Etsy shop. And then I wanted to show you my new junk journal kit. This I changed already because I made on Etsy. It was a little bit difficult because the PNGs, I did so many layers onto my designs that I could only do a zip, and that didn't work. So I did a zip, and then it was too big, and so I tried several different things, and then the last thing that did work was the PNG format. So so now it's 5 pictures, 5 PNGs format, and well, they are a really good quality. So that's now in my shop, and I wanted to show you yeah, how they came out. I worked 2 weeks non-stop. I was really a little bit obsessed with it. So well, so this is the first page, and I wanted to tell you that I did change already something. So this edge, this torn edge that you see on this side, that also I made that also on this side. So I did make some changes, but I still wanted to show you. So these were my gel prints, and then I layered on top of them. So I did do that just until I was satisfied. That's it. So like this. And this one I'm really proud of, because with this roses, yeah, it came out so romantically. So that's just what my taste is. And so this is page 1 of the first main kit. And this, I think this is page 2. I also made some changes, slight changes, but this rose is now also a little bit down below. So here I chose some other flowers in the background, and a little bit of cracklings going on. And this line I made a little bit less hard, so I did make some changes, so I hope you can see it. I'm so happy that I'm done. Altogether there are 25 pages, but now only the first 5 are on Etsy. So I will do 5 or 6 pages and then 5 or 6 pages, so something like that. So the first 5, I think I did do the order and did do it in the right order. So if I make a mistake, I'm sorry about that. But I did just wanted to show you guys. So this also was a gel print, and you can see this sort of a circular thing on the background. That is my original gel print, also with these lines. You can see the paint, and then on top of it I did a faint flower, so it's also romantic like, and that's just what I oh yeah, and the purple flowers and lavender. See, I can't remember anything. And I also wanted to point out this edge. Here you can see it a little bit better. I did change it, so this edge is better and not so on the edge. And now you can see the sort of a faux stitch line going on. And that's really what I did like. So I did do that on all the sides and on some journaling cards, and I did do that also. And here is the 3rd page. This also I did change. I did make a little bit of white gesso, like faint gesso over it. And here you can see still my very first design, these tapes, these old-fashioned tapes over there, and then I layered it and layered it and layered it, and with book pages in the back. Yeah, I did work just with pictures. I took a picture of something, and then I layered it with another picture, and then I made it sort of a see-through thingy. on Crello I worked, and on Canva. So I first made pictures of my gel prints, and then I loaded them onto Canva, and then I could make them a little bit see-through and then make layers. So only some of the images are free. So I did use some of the flowers, and I really like this. And sort of a mesh going on the background. That's from a mixed media page. That's also from myself. So I did make that translucent. Yeah, that's the word. Translucent. And this already I changed, because this I thought it was a little bit too white, and the ledger lines were a little bit too, yeah, I didn't know. I did want to change it. So here you now have a sort of a torn edge and a little bit gesso and a little bit of brown paper, as if it's coffee dyed. That's how I made it. Maybe I can show that in another video, but this is already the second. I think I did make a mistake, but 1, 2, 3, 4, this is 5, but I don't know if this is the 5th one from the first kit, but I think I'm doing it the right way. I'm showing it the right order, but that's okay. You can see it for yourself. So let's see, check it out. So this now is brown, and this is from lace I had. So I also took pictures of fabric and then made it translucent in this program that I use. I'm really trying to learn myself how to use it, and just by doing it. This is also built up from my gel print that now belongs to my sister, because I gave her that book that I made sort of a, they are monoprints, and then I tore them up and make sort of a layered thingies, and made a book out of a cardboard a piece that when I bought a PJs, there was a piece of cardboard that you get where that yeah, it's printed on what you can buy, and I can't explain it really good. I'm not explaining it really good, but that's okay. And then I layered it, and then I took pictures, and then those pictures I used to build up on. So I used my own gel prints and my own art, mixed media art to yeah, inspire myself really, if I can say it like that. So yeah, this one is really romantic. I want to do sort of a series with diary like books, and then do tutorials with my own prints. That I would really want to try something like that. So I don't know if you can see it. You see a little bit of my couch over there. Yeah. So this, I really love this, and I did draw one of the roses is my own, not this one with the white ridges, but I did I don't think it's on here on this page, but I can show you in another page. So yeah, this is the diary one. I will move it along because then the video will be so long. This is my Holly Hobby page, and this I made a little bit, yeah, she's behind the layer, and behind the Holly Hobby is behind layers, but I started with lined paper, and that's what you still see on the background. And I also made sort of here the shadow of the flowers and the shadow of these leaves, so it has a little bit of a Christmas feel, but also fall and autumn, like and still flowers also. So I put a little bit of everything into it, but yeah, I thought those colors really went well together with this one. So this is together in I think, yeah, this is the second one. So this is then the cover, and then this is one of the pages, or it could be a cover. That's all up to you. So this is a little bit of French romantic like page, so you can do what you want. I didn't make really a distinctive distinctive middle, but there are sort of a words from also mixed media thing that's on the back, and here are words, and then this lovely lady in the middle, and this is also separate from the image. And this edge, I want to tell you about this edge because I made this edge with a gel print, and then I went to how do you call that? I went to paint 3D, and then I cut it out. So I cut this edge out, and then I made sort of a sticker out of it, and then loaded that up onto Canva. And then Canva is a Canadian program, by the way, and there I layered it onto I will show you up close. So this is a gel print on the edge, and I really love those colors. They really did go well with this print, so that's why I chose to do it. And then most on the sides, and not on the bottom and that side. So usually we also going to distress the edges, so that's okay, right? Yeah, I really love this this edge. So this also is from the second kit, and this also. kit 2, and that's not on Etsy yet, but I'm really working hard to get everything onto Etsy. So yeah, also this seems really not that much going on, but there are so many layers. In the back there's a drawing, and then flowers, and then this cage, bird cage, and then the dragonfly, and here, and different flowers. This is from a drawing, and this is from and this jar, and then the flowers, you can see through it. I really love this one, but I didn't make a middle, so you can, it's a little bit directional, but you can fold all my pages in half, and then you will get something like this. And on the other side you will see something like this. Yeah, so this is also from the second one, and this is also with the rose and with the gel print, and here I took some little butterflies and an edge. I really love this edge. And this I just copied this on copy paper, not coffee, but copy paper, just the simple cheap one that I bought with a coupon, something like that, with a discount. So yeah, this has a middle, that's this. Oh, and I also put this edge onto this one. So, and this is the last one of the second kit. So this rose I did draw myself, and then made a sticker. I made a sticker and then made it translucent in Canva, so I can layer it and put on anything I want. And these edges I did tidy up a little bit, because this was to try. I did print it out and then see if I see a mistake, and then tidy it up, and then see if all the edges are working and all the middles are working. And here I scooted that up. I saw a little bit of a white ridge, and then I scooted that up, and then did something like that. So this is a little bit of a neutral page, and this is with the pumpkins in the back. This is a really big pumpkin, and this is a smaller pumpkin, and the same pumpkin I put over here, and there are flowers on the back, and there's a lot going on in layers. Also my mixed media page, and here are music paper, and also here is also gel print. So there's a lot going on, and then I will show it up close. Maybe you can see it a little bit better. And also ledger in the back. That's what I started with a ledger paper. So, and then I started building. And this is the third one. So I have two covers made because I couldn't choose. One is a little bit more for the autumn, fall, like with a little bit of this, and I did scoot that over, so now you see a little bit of a white ridge here, and that I did change. This is another gel print edge I made, but another one. So, and here I can do something with it, but I'm going to do a tutorial about that. Yeah, this is the front. You can fold it over, and then I did make it like this is a forest, because I saw tree trunks in this, And then this could be your front cover, and then this could be your back cover. And here I did leave those vintage notebook front, because then you can also make a notebook out of it, and then for instance print it in a little bit smaller size, and then make this the front cover. You can cut this and make this the front cover if you would like that, or make this into something else and then put something over it. And this I really like. I did put some extra leaves, and that's from Canva. That I didn't draw this myself. This is free stuff that I got from them. And flowers, and yeah. And this one I made a little bit more. So I did make 2 covers from this. And this one is with the pumpkin, so a little bit more Halloweeny. And here is also something posted. That is music that is about the forest. So that I thought that was a lovely detail. But there is a lot going on. I don't know if you would like that, but I would love some feedback. So please leave a comment and tell me what you think about all my new designs. So this is really the same thing, but then I took some pumpkins and did draw this myself, and then made it small, made it translucent, and put it a little bit further away so that you can, yeah, so that it looks like a forest a little bit. And here I did put some more trees, also from Canva, by the way. So, and the mushrooms, I really love this. I like it a lot. So, and most of these papers are copied onto drawing paper, so that's what I had. This is my this is the 4th one for the set 4, and I designed this from an old French book. So, and this I designed like that you can fold it like this. So here you can put your cardboard, and then this is you can fold this, and then you can fold this also like this. So I don't know if I'm making any sense, but this is real. I will show you. Wait. This is the French book. So this is the French book that I used. And I also used this. Look at this, how old this is. And look at this. Wait, I'm going to show you that edge. This is what I'm using for the ephemera. With that edge. Oh, I'm so in love with this book. And this book is about dans l'histoire, dans la légende. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's the legend and the history about Charlemagne. That's what it's all about. And this is Charlemagne, and this is also going to be the ephemera, part of the ephemera. So with stamps, and this is I don't know what this is, because I did buy this in the second-hand shop. Oh, whoa, 1933. Wow, this is also really old. That's cool. I didn't see that. Well, I could make that into ephemera also. There's a coffee stain already, so that's okay. Oh, that's so funny. 10th week. This is Dutch, not French. So Dutch, somebody had this book. Yeah, it's really lovely. So look at that. A bust of Charlemagne. and age, something about age. I don't know. I can read a little bit of French, but I'm not that good at it. So when I did this, I will give you a little bit of a thing how I do it. So I just put the crochet doilies and put some lace edges like that. Small tutorial about how I did it. Then I took a picture, and then I used that picture for my kit number 4. And kit number 4 doesn't have ephemera yet, so I'm going to make ephemera with the things I just showed. So, and this is kit 4, so look at this. So this I designed and I scooted it so that it's right in the middle. Here you can still see the cover that I just showed, and here is the French, how do you call that in English, how much it was back then when somebody bought it. So that's in French, the francs. So yeah, I really like that. So I put some flowers, and what I did was, and I will explain a little bit more, I did also took a picture of fabric, and then I made that fabric first, laid the book on top, and then made it translucent, so the fabric is now shining through, and then you have this effect. So I really like this idea, and I'm really proud of this also. So this will be like this. You first fold it over and then put something, cardstock or something in between, and then you can fold it like this, and then you have a little book already with the end papers, if I'm making any sense. But that was my idea. So I can't speak anymore. And this also I made the same way. So here you can see that French book, and here you can see the lace and the fabric on the back, and the crochet doily, and then flowers on top. So that's how I did it. And this also with the end papers and also with fabric. And this I scooted a little bit over. I saw this was a little bit crooked, so I already changed it, and this is now in the middle, this is in the middle. So you can do the same thing as what I just showed you, like this, and then fold in the middle, and then you have the end papers, or you can cut this out and then you have ephemera. So that's what you can do. And here I put some, how do you call that, music paper in the back, and I use the same roses as the other one from the first kit. So I used the same crochet doily, so the same picture, I put them next to each other, and then you can do it like this. You could do that. You could also cut it out and do it really different, but I will show you a few different ways. And this is the ephemera pack. So this is these are the last papers, 7 add-on papers, and this is also on my Etsy. I'm not explaining it. This will be on my Etsy. So like that. So when you see this, I also have this for the main kit, but then with the right picture. So I changed that, and then here is a 5. And it's almost the same, but with different papers. And then I will also put the ephemera pack onto Etsy. So that will be looking like this. So, and now for page 1 from the ephemera pack. This will be a little bit a long video, but I wanted to show everything in one video. So so you can know what's coming. And this I also scooted over, and I use this stitch so that it looks like that it's stitched, and I used old paper also with, yeah, my own gel print, and then with a flower on top again, and this also with coffee dyed paper I used. And here's stitched paper, so they're stitching onto that paper, and then with book pages onto a book page. Page 1, page 2, I use this, so this is page 2. I made an envelope and an insert for the envelope, and then a few flowers and these jars. You can also fold this in half and make a card out of it, or use it a little bit smaller for menus, or use it for how do you call that, when you cook food and you write everything down. Oh my goodness, I don't know anymore how everything's called, but you know what I mean, I think. So this, and the last 2 weeks I was really obsessing a little bit about this. I will say because I didn't even shower every day. So then you know how much, how heavy it was, how much I invested. So, but I did it gladly, of course, and this is my passion. So it's my passion to make books physically, but this is also something I'm making art all my life, also on the computer. So I will show you some examples what I made early on with a bad printer that I kept, because I'm like that. I'm keeping too much, really crafty. So these are cards, and you can use it any way you want. You can fold it in half or something. And on this page, it's already the 3rd page, I did make some small tags and then flowers that you can cut, but this is a little bit too much with the little leaf, so you can leave that or do what you want. And 2 big tags, one with the Holly Hobby theme again, and one that could go with with the fall theme. So, and then this one I kept really plain, only my border that I made from gel prints, and I did make it a little bit different in Paint 3D, cut it out again. So here you can put anything what you want, make a little book like this, and then put here whatever you want, your name, or put other pictures. Yeah, I really wanted to make a plain one, a little bit plain, but the flowers are really, I didn't make them see-through, so you can see them really good. And this page, oh, this was the last one, wait a minute. This envelope I made with an insert and flowers, and here I did make a few changes. So now there are more flowers over here, and this is a little bit bigger, a little bit same size, I think. So small tag, yeah, and envelope-y. So, and this is the last page finally. And this I scooted over a little bit so that I changed. So this page, and I did make a faux stitch again, and also with this book belongs to. So I used the same flowers, and I used this these letters, and then made this hole, and with the stitching around it again. And then I had some room left, so I put some flowers that you can cut around. So this is my video. I am keeping it a little bit like this because it's long enough, I think. So let me know what you think, and put, yeah, leave me a comment. And I am so excited about this. You don't even know how much. So let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next video. And then yeah, my idea is to make sort of tutorials and try to make junk journals together with you. So that will be in the next video. I will see you then. Bye bye. Bye. Doei doei. Doei.